Yes, it is me. I am here alone for now because Rich is currently getting nippened. Oh,
Yeah, I had to make sure the thing was correct, boy. Big
alright. Well, yeah, this is the match review of Crystal Palace 2 Hartlepool 0. How was your experience of going to the match, Rich?
Yeah, no, it's good. I just wanted us to obviously take on board that like giant killings happen, and I'm so glad that we were able to do the job because it's football now. You saw the earlier games. Kidderminster literally took West Ham to the wire. Plymouth missed the
Chelsea,
last
I mean,
minute
yeah.
pen against Chelsea. So like,
Cambridge nearly done Southampton as well.
yeah, this is it. So anything could have happened. You know what I mean? You can't take any team lightly. I think West Ham equalised in the 91st minute against.
And then they went ahead in the 95 plus 1.
Yeah, you know,
So
it's crazy. So no, it's very important that we took it seriously and went in professional. How about yourself?
yeah, it was slightly weird sitting a couple seats over from where my season ticket is, but it's all good. Still in the same position, and I'm happy with what we did today. I'm happy with the job we did. We achieved the only goal we really set ourselves, and that was to get through to the fifth round, which is unmarked territory for us for a good couple of years. So
This is it. If you ever see us get excited, you know the reason why, that we've not scored a goal and we hadn't got past the third round in a good few years. So this is huge. We're enjoying this journey. We really are going to enjoy this journey. And let me address a few of the comments. Big up Luca every time, supporting the channel. Arsenal fan, go check out his content. This is Luca's
cool.
life.
Check out his little segment he did in the last one. When he called in for the transfer show. That's a good watch, right? He called in right at the end as well.
Yeah, he must have been fuming.
He was fuming, but it's good content, so thank you.
Nah, he's a top guy. So definitely give him a follow and
top fan as well.
Big up Luke. Hope you're well. Mr. Main Man. Mr. Nilsey. Evening drill tomorrow morning 11:40. We're ball number 1. Yeah, I'm at church. I'm so annoyed. You wanna go live?
Who, me?
Yeah, just randomly, like, you wanna go live?
Maybe. I'm not sure. It depends if I'm hungover or not. Because after this, I'm going out.
Oh wait, it's happening.
Unfortunately, you know them ones where you get where it's like you get the guilt trip thing going.
Listen, throughout the game, yeah, JC was like, "Nah, I can't be going out. I'm not raving. Nah, like I'm just gonna be hungover. I can't even drive. Like I'm not going. Like nah, just nah."
I guess what, I'm going now.
I big up Ree, boy.
She's a wordsmith.
Oh man, Luke said it was Coventry. Yeah, it was Coventry. To be fair, yeah.
Yeah, Morley's helps. Morley's helps make me feel a little bit better. So
yeah, I'm not surprised. Galen Cedric, big up. Should have had 5. Yeah, you know what? At least he could have had a hat trick himself.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I think we're going to talk about Elise as well, because he had a great game, but there are definitely some aspects of his game which he should have taken more seriously, should we say?
Absolutely.
But yeah, great fans.
Look like a 2-side, great atmosphere. You know what?
Fans were brilliant.
Their fans were amazing.
When you see Rich's fan cam, then you'll know what we're talking about.
100%. There was a guy that came over and just had a chat. You know what I mean? So check out. That one's going to be up soon. I'm kind of working on it as I'm live as well and stuff. So yeah, big up Earth. Elise. I'm not going to give him 10 for a specific reason, but he was good today. There's one thing that really kind of that's a bit lax and stuff. But we'll talk about that in a minute. UK Pat, big up to you. Today was frustrating. You know, which aspects was frustrating? Because it actually might be the same things that we're talking about, to be fair. So what was frustrating for you? Big up CM. Hope you've recovered from last night, my bro. Definitely a good win for us, 100%. They're saying that Elanga's football's still coming down.
Ooh, have it.
Yeah. But you're just making the day better.
Oh, look at his profile picture as well. That's class.
That is a brilliant profile picture. Big up Oliver. Be up to you. And
we'll get on to
yes. This was one of my little bit of a pet peeves with Pit Fever today. 100%. So yeah, how about yourself? Did you say your thoughts?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. But yeah, you know, great start to the game, obviously. Started with intensity. Winning a lot of free kicks early on as well, and that led to the first goal. Once again, Elise with an assist. I've lost count of how many assists he's got, by the way. And Mark Gay, very, very tiny finish. You know, that could have gone anywhere, and he slotted it into the corner. Really, really good start. And then what I liked is that we kind of kept that tempo, we kept the intensity, and it seemed like Elise was the outlet every time. Every time it's like, get to Elise, and such. And then he got himself his goal, and like his touch.
The touch to get round the man
was
brilliant, wasn't it?
It was stupid. Oh, what a touch. And yeah, the keepers would be annoyed to be beaten at the near post, but like Elise had the choice. He could have gone either side.
Oh yeah. He with the goal he actually scored, I think the keeper made it easy for him. I think he left too much space at the near post, so all Elise had to do was put it near enough the bottom corner, and it was going in. And obviously, hit it with a bit of pace on it. Keeper's not going to get there. Shout out their keeper, by the way. If their keeper wasn't on game, we would have had about 6 or 7. But their keeper kept it.
I'm not sure though, JC. I think it's due to
I think it's a thing of both, because the thing you have to say, even if the finishing was whack, he still had to make the saves.
Yeah, I agree to that.
Because if the keeper was whack and he didn't make no saves, everything goes in, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I would say.
As he's getting a bit better since his long injury, he is now I see him driving with the ball a lot more, which is nice to see. Kind of getting back to his old self. So yeah, long may that continue. 100%.
You can still see he's playing a bit scared. He's not playing 100% just yet.
I'm just hoping that, he got hacked about 5 or 6 times in that first half.
Oh, more than that. every time he started, he went on a run and he beat 2 or 3 players. He just got hacked down straight away.
Literally.
Still no card from the ref throughout the whole match, mind you.
There was also.
Mm-mm.
Although there should have been, it's nice to see that you wanted to try and keep it
flowing, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, there's definitely should have been in some cards. Big up Nate, main man himself. He's working tonight, but we'll have a fan cam for tomorrow. Yeah, listen. And if there's anyone else that would like to do a fan cam, feel free to do that. Hit us up on Twitter, and then we'll find a way to send it over to us and we'll upload that. 100%. Who would you take in the next round?
Who's still in the cup?
That's a good question.
Right, let me have a look.
Ooh, it was actually 4,700 Hartlepool fans. Wow.
That's big.
That's amazing.
All right, so Middlesbrough, West Ham, Chelsea, Man City, Peterborough, Norwich, Huddersfield, Everton, Stoke, Southampton, Palace, Luton, and the next 4 games are to be decided. So that's Spurs, Seaweed, Liverpool, Cardiff, Bournemouth, Boreham Wood, and Forest, Leicester. I think if you're talking about Who would you take? You'd say the easiest game here would probably be Peterborough.
Peterborough, yeah.
Peterborough or Luton, but I'm pretty sure Peterborough's a division below Luton, aren't they?
I don't want Borough.
They beat QPR today. I know QPR are doing really well in the champ, aren't they?
Yeah.
I
wouldn't want Borough.
Yeah.
They looked very, very organised.
And it's Steve Cooper. And it's not Steve Cooper, is it? It's the other guy. Chrissy Wilder.
Wilder, yeah.
Yeah. I think just to advance, I'd say the easiest match would probably be Peterborough. But obviously there's been some giant killers out this cup. And let's not forget that West Ham nearly got done and Chelsea nearly got done.
Yeah.
So
can't take anything lightly.
But we need I think from now, 5th, 6th round, our best chance of winning, we have to get home draws.
That's a shout, you know.
An away draw somewhere else is going to be a bit of a sticky one to win. Yeah, home draw's the way to go from here.
That's a good point. Lucas says here, big up, man. Eze Luso moving like 15, 16, Yeller and Wolf. We were discussing that. Wolf. It might take some time for him to get back.
Yeah, we're not Wilfred Zaha FC anymore. He's going to have to back up his performances because objectively this season so far, you probably say Edouard's the better winger. He's got more end product. He's doing more with the ball. So I think that he's going to have to try and show Vieira that technically he has to beat 2 players to get in there, doesn't he? He has to beat Mateta and Edouard. Because he's only going to move Edouard into the middle if he's better than Mateta, and he's only going to move Zaha out there if Zaha's better than Edouard. So...
That's the point. They're saying Peterborough home or away. Do we have any Palace tattoos? I don't.
Nah. I was thinking of getting one, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. It'll be a very small one, though. That's the thing.
Peterborough for me. Peterborough in the Championship. Big up, Patrick. Championship and Premier League sides left, not including Bournemouth. Lowest ranked side definitely is. Bournemouth, they play tomorrow, don't they?
They play tomorrow at 6:30 against Bournemouth.
I see them doing that, you know. I see them beating Bournemouth.
I don't know.
Alan says he'll take anyone at home.
Don't say that. He gets City at home, man. He gets smashed up 3-0. No, thank you.
Big up, Lucas. We're going to bring you in a minute. Any lower league team at home. Want to avoid West Ham, Liverpool, City, Chelsea. Big up Rob in the chat.
Yeah.
So as only play Palace player this season to have been sent off.
Okay.
Interesting stat.
Hello.
Yes. What are you saying, Luke?
Good win today. At least we're through to the next round. As you said, Rich, we did the job. So, but I have the same slight problems as you were saying. We didn't score enough in the second half. And that's what really annoyed
me. In the second half.
We just we didn't score a lot more. We didn't score a lot more to add to our tally. I mean, Mateta had those 3 big chances. Like he hit one off the post, and then did you see it when he hit one off the post and it came off his shin? I think it sort of rebounded off him.
No, he hit the post. He fell over, and then Tyreek blasted it over the bar somehow, even though it was 2 meters out.
Oh yeah, snap.
And then, but you're talking about Elise. Elise he's gonna be some player for us in the future, 100%.
How far in the future do you think?
Give it about next season. I think he'll be some player next season.
And then what about after that? You think he's gone?
The season after that, yeah, I think so. But I don't want to look. I want him to stay with the future. Like I want him to stay with us for the next 5 years. I want him. What I want from a player is to always see out their contract. As long as they see out their contract that they signed with us, and if they want to move on, they can move on.
That's a fair shout.
Hmm.
What was your thoughts on the second half?
Second half.
Apart from them not scoring, like, how do you think we played?
We lacked ideas. Like, in terms of Elise, I think we relied too much on Elise to get so much out of this game today. I mean, I think we were missing Edouard on one of the flanks. I think Mateta did okay. Gallagher, I didn't really notice Gallagher much today. In terms of going forward, and then I felt like Luca probably had a good game today. I mean, I'm probably going to get a lot in the comments now, but I think Luca had a good game. Yeah, he had a good game.
Luca does what Luca does best. He does something spectacular and then just passes the ball to the opposition. He ruins it instantly. I think there was a point where he nutmegged someone, did a couple of nice touches, and I saw he was going to take the pass. So I was just like, oh no, he's going to mess it up. But he actually put a good ball that one time. But
and that was to Gallagher as well, yeah. That was a decent ball.
And Gallagher didn't have enough burns on him to get there. But
yeah. And how do you feel about Eze being out wide? Like, I don't think he's best out wide. I think he's better centrally.
They're probably putting him out wide to get his fitness back, because obviously if you're in the middle, you're going to be bumping players all the time. But if you're out wide, you've got a bit more space. And I think that to get him fitter faster, you probably need to give him a bit of space so then he can work in tighter areas after that. And then after that, I think after the season when Gallagher's gone, I think we'll start to see a proper resurgence of Eze.
Yeah,
I would agree. Yeah, definitely. I thought Kelly had a good game as well. Didn't put a foot wrong.
He did.
Yeah,
he did. Let me just a few more comments before we come back to this. So, as I said, how do you think we'll do versus Norwich? Listen, this game and the Brentford game, they are huge.
They're very important. Yeah,
you need to get 6 points. 6 points in this week, man. Very important.
At the very least, 4. At the very least, really 4. But yeah, it's so important this week, especially since they're away games as well. Nick goes, I hope we get Milk, Chalk, Manchester United. What did you say, man? There's no small teams left. Big up, James. James, hope you're recovering well, bro. Unfortunately, got the C19 this morning, and he was going to go to the game. That's so annoying. So hope you're well. Big up Taylor, yeah. He's another thing we're going to talk about, because he could have scored 2 goals.
Yeah,
could have scored twice, you know. Mateta was good, minus his lack of scoring. We made a bit of an observation on him, and this is not a Mateta slander. I think when he does things sharp, quick, like 1 touch, 2 touch,
he's better
he's
than
fine,
if he has time.
If he has time, and because his touch is all over the gaff sometimes, you know. But when he's instinctive, like when he was doing things 1 touch, 2 touch, like he was brilliant in those aspects. And so if he could just tidy up his game a bit, then yeah, he'll become a very all-rounded player. With time, he scores his hat. You know what? He didn't get much service. I'll give him that.
I think that he was more influential in the build-up play. He did a couple of nice turns, nice passes. He had 3 good chances to score. Didn't score, but
To be fair, one of them was a
he
good
did the
save from
job.
the keeper.
He did a job today. No, it was a good save, but he did smack it straight at him. So the keeper didn't have to dive for it. You know what? Oh yeah, that one was a good save. I thought you was talking about the one where he spun the defender and then just shot it straight at him.
For his right foot. Yeah, that one. If he picked a corner, he would have.
Yeah, if he picked any corner, near post, far post, he scores there.
100%. Earth saying he's expecting him to score. His hat trick soon. The corner flags will be ready for him too. 100%.
I think Balassi is the only Premier League player of ours that's ever scored a hat trick.
Wait, hold on a sec.
Isn't he?
Sorry. No way was there AFCON today. Aren't both games tomorrow? Oh my gosh, it's today. No, where's Roland? Did they change? Because beforehand it was, oh my, what a game this. No, hold on a sec.
Oh wow, 3-0.
Yeah. No, let me message him. Because we were there thinking it's tomorrow at 4:00.
YouTube.
Nippon got me.
Pros only TV.
It's going to.
He's not live.
We thought it was tomorrow. Unless they changed it. Because they had it as Sunday 4:00 and the finals at 7. I'm gonna message him now. That's mad.
Oh wow.
So you're saying that
Nippon got me.
Mad.
Yeah, let me just wait. I'll leave Nate at the back just till he's ready. He's muted.
Damn, you guys been starting some good game then.
I can't believe it.
What happened?
We generally thought the third place playoff was tomorrow.
Oh my word.
That is mad. I'm actually messaging Roland right now.
Man. Oh. Yeah. Big up Diego.
Good evening.
Seen Teo for 10 minutes and he's clear of Lumpty. I wouldn't say that right now, but I think you could see the potential there. You could see what he does in the 23s. I think he needs to be a bit more. He needs a bit more time. When he's got a bit more time, he'll get more confident, and then he'll start doing the business. He'll start taking people on like he does in the 23s.
I'm coming back. Let me call Roland. He's going to be pissed as well, boy.
All right,
I'll come back.
Cool. Yes, Nate.
Yo. What's going on?
Yes, mate. Yes.
Did you watch the match?
No, I didn't watch the match. I was following it on Soccer Saturday. So I was following Clinton Morrison talking how he was trying to find Jeff Stelling. He was there.
Yeah, he was.
Well, from the 2-0 win, what do you think about that? You think it's a good result?
Well, we're in the 5th round, so I must have a nosebleed because this is uncharted territory. Because we don't like FA Cups, we don't like Carling Cups at Crystal Palace. We don't do cup competitions the last 2.5 years. But look, it could have been a banana skin, but we got the job done. We're in the 5th round. We're ball number 1 in the draw. Remember that, people. It's ball number 1 in the draw tomorrow. And it is what it is. Obviously, the next 2 games, as you boys already mentioned, are massive because we win bare minimum 1 and get a point in the other. You'd be happy with that. Again, remember I kept saying, when we lose to Liverpool and West Ham or we win in the cup, nobody cares about the league result that came before the cup game. I'm not even remotely pissed about the Liverpool game now. It's like, yeah, we lost. Whatever, we move. Whereas had we lost today, that would have obviously had a negative effect because you're coming off the back of another loss. But today, we got the job done. It wasn't. We weren't. We were never going to smack anyone. But we got the job done comfortably in the first half.
Yeah. It was. We got it all done in, what was it, 17 minutes? I think we scored both the goals.
25. 6 minutes, 4th minute and 24th minute, I think. One of them.
We got the job done after that second goal went in. And if we were more clinical with our shooting, we should have had 6 or 7. But certain players, I'm talking mainly about Elise, when he was through on goal, he thought that the job was already done. Like how he was finishing, he didn't look like he had the intent of trying to score, if you know what I mean. He sort of tried to crest the ball home instead of shooting the ball as he probably would do in a Premier League game.
Mm.
He looks a bit too calm. I don't think he tried enough in those final thirds, because he should have had a hat trick or even 4 goals today. That's how many times he was through on goal, and he just fluffed his lines basically.
Yeah, but I think that also comes from the fact that we are playing. With all due respect to Hartlepool, we're playing a team in the 4th tier, so we're not really going to take them as serious a threat as a team in the Premier League or the Championship, because we don't play League 2 opposition every season, if ever. You know, so not to say that we're not aware. It's Palace are famous for mucking up against lower league opposition, so it wasn't a case of, no, we will never lose. I'm thinking it'd be the most Palace thing ever to be expected to win, and then we somehow lose 1-0 by a poxy own goal. That would be the most Palace thing ever. So I was wary of this, thinking, I hope we smack them, purely for morale and for the sake of going into 2 massive games against Norwich and Brentford, respectively. But to win comfortably 2-0 at home, granted against lower league opposition, but let's be honest, a win is a win. We saw with Kidderminster today. Yeah. They were massively hard done by, but at the end of the day, if they don't take their chances, which they could have, West Ham wouldn't have had that lucky escape that they did. So if you'd have said to me, well, just about get past Millwall, which we did, because let's be honest, after we scored our second goal against them lot from Bermondsey, we basically stopped playing. It was like, yeah, we've got this in the bag so far. Let's just not concede again, and we'll go through. And that's exactly what happened today. We got the 2 goals before the half-hour mark in the first half, and said, yeah, that should do us. And to be fair to Hartlepool, they did try to have a go, and I give them respect for that, because at 2-0 down away at a Premier League side, they might think, well, what's the point? We're buggered. We've already lost. But they were, they still kept trying to make things happen. It's just, we kind of expected they're not going to sit back. What's the point in sitting back at 2-0 down? Like, we don't want to see any remnants of Roy Ball at Selhurst Park ever again. Granted, Watford still have to come to Selhurst Park and
twice.
Yeah,
we have to play them twice still.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, just to have Roy Ball come to Selhurst Park, you know, it's going to be like, were we really this team? Was this us?
Oh, that match finished 0-0, didn't it? Burnley, Watford.
Yeah,
yeah. The only game in the Premier League this weekend, and it was a dead food 0-0.
Should have been a penalty in there, mind you, but you know they blew up for half time before they even clicked the VAR.
Oh no! See, they checked the club badge and went, "Oh wait, no, it's not Liverpool, so don't worry about it. No, doesn't count."
Yeah, handball by Burnley.
Yeah, but look, you know, should look at look how unlucky Man United were losing to the mighty Middlesbrough yesterday. They got a VAR decision go against them, which is a thing of beauty, by the way. I'm not complaining, because I thought, what's that? Man United didn't get a decision go their way? Oh, how terrible!
Yeah, I saw
that's just heartbreaking.
And it made me laugh. It was you know how it's VAR checking penalty, it says checking club badge.
Yeah. Well, we certainly know that Kevin Friend is a friend of the Big Six, so luckily he got kicked off any Premier League games. But
yeah, he's got no friends now. So
look, to put it in a nutshell, we didn't smack them. We didn't need to smack them. We got the job done within half an hour of the first half, and just chilled the rest of the game. We even could afford to bring on left back to make his senior debut, and when have we ever done that? Normally, we're taking off Tyreek Mitchell we're bringing on Tyreek Mitchell to replace a knackered Patrick Van Aanholt. I don't ever want to hear Patrick Van Aanholt's name ever again, but this is what I'm trying to say. We now have the luxury of taking players off and giving some youngsters a bit of a run-in. The only criticism I'd have to say today is Raksaki. That's the only criticism I could have, is that I understand why he hasn't been brought on, because it could be argued he may have a part to play against Norwich and or Brentford. Fair enough. But if there's ever a time to play him where the stakes aren't high, there's no points on the line, we're not trying to jump into the top 10. This is literally it's a cup game against the League Two opposition. The pressure's off. Raksaki doesn't have to be world class against Hartlepool. He can have a good game, miss a sitter, and be like, he missed a sitter, but to be fair, he's no Jordan Much. So I can give him that space to make a screw up. But it's important now to take this result and the last couple of performances, even though we've lost to West Ham and Liverpool, and say, right, we're nowhere near safe, but we're playing far better than we've done in years. And we're now in a position where we can be confident going into games rather than, we got to go watch Palace play 90 minutes of football, lumping it 600 yards in the air, neck injury settings. But that's all it was with Roy. It was just pure neck injuries.
Pure Brexit football.
No, Brexit football is too simple for Roy Hodgson. You're thinking more of Sam Allardyce football.
Ah.
Yeah. Now, Roy Hodgson's football is IKEA furniture football. Hence why he brought in Yaroslav Yak and Erdal Rakic. He brought them in from IKEA Croydon.
Well, I don't know what our squad's done to him, but Donny's wearing glasses now, so...
No, I think he took one look at what's his name, Craig Cathcart, and went, "This is my defender I've got to work with." Somebody get Yaroslav Yak on the phone, because mate, the team he's got to work with at Watford is like, Roy, you deserve better than this, mate. I know we kind of hounded you out as a fan base at the end of last season, but Watford, really? You could have got a job at Croydon Town Hall. There's no need to go Watford, mate. But apart from when we played them, I don't wish them good luck, but I wish him good luck. I hope he lasts the season, because Watford love sacking the manager.
They do. Let me just address a few more comments. So, what Fat was saying here, Man United out yesterday. Who does Place or Palace? Some big Prem teams left in the Prem. Who can you live with, playing or avoid? Okay, so who would we want to play or avoid? So we kind of all mentioned Peterborough and or Luton.
Do you know what it is? If you say you avoid Liverpool, Chelsea, City, that kind of implies that you don't believe we can go and beat them. Yes, they have better players than us, but at the end of the day, the FA Cup is built on shocks. Nobody saw Middlesbrough beating Man United last night. Everyone had that as a banker that Man United would win. Come hither or thither, people expected United to get through that. Granted, the game panned out a lot differently to the way anyone expected. But listen, if you have to beat the best teams to become the best team in England to win the FA Cup, beat the best teams.
Have you already beaten City this season?
We're the only team to beat City at the Etihad this season.
Yeah.
No team. There's only one team that's taken 3 points from the Etihad this season. But to keep it on track, obviously the dream is to get another team where we're not playing one of the big boys in the 5th round. Cool. But eventually, one of possibly Chelsea, City, and Liverpool could be in the 5th round, and then the quarterfinals, and possibly the semis. So realistically, there's every chance we'll have to play one of them, if not two of them, possibly even three. Granted, we don't want to be playing the big boys, but remember, we beat Tottenham in the Cup in 15-16, and we all thought, oh, well, that's us buggered. You never know with the Cup. It's not a foregone conclusion in the FA Cup. That's the beauty of it. You can be absolute turkey in the league and turn up in the FA Cup.
Big up, Aaron. It's been a minute.
Sunderland get battered everywhere they go. Sunderland get battered everywhere they go. Everywhere they go. Yes. Come on.
Just
got back from Sunderland.
I'm happy for you because your season's been terrible, hasn't it?
That's the first ever time we've beaten Sunderland in a league match in any league ever. That's our first ever league match win against Sunderland. I'm savouring this moment. This moment. We turned Jermaine Defoe into meat stew. We turned him. Absolutely turned him.
You might want to be careful on that word in there, Aaron. That didn't sound that sounded a bit dodgy. But now, fair play on the win. Donny were brilliant today. To be fair, you needed that.
Honestly, apart from the first 10-15 minutes at first half and the last 10-15 minutes at game, all us. Absolutely all us.
Guys, I've got a bounce, but I'll see you about.
Peace.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
mate.
worries, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
man.
What we'll do is before we get back into Palace talk, we're gonna give you your spotlight because you've not had the best of seasons. So here's your opportunity to take the floor. And
Mate,
am I on the right one?
I actually don't know what to say.
There you go.
I actually don't know what to say. It kind of feels a bit surreal if you know, because you know, like I say, it's the first ever time we've beaten Sunderland in a league match. So it's like, you know, when the 1,000 tell the 40,000, is this a fire drill? You know it's embarrassing for Sunderland. When 40k get told, is it a fire drill? But no, every single player on that pitch was just amazing. Goalkeeper got rejected by Hartlepool. You know, I didn't think he'd have a good performance today, but he made save after save, and he was my man of the match. Rio Griffiths from Leon, absolute baller of a striker, brilliant goal. There's a reason why Leon have got a 30% sell-on clause on Rio Griffiths because he's worth it. Tommy Rowe leads by example. Ollie Younger against his old club. Still regretting about selling him. Alowu from the Arsenal Academy. He played like prime Maldini. Probably should have used an Arsenal example. He should have like a prime Loren or a prime Mertesacker or something like that. Younger was just it was class.
I
Absolutely.
don't think Mertesacker ever had pace, but
That is to be fair. Younger had more pace than Mertesacker by a mile. Alowu again, just wonderful. Ben Jackson over Brandon Horton at left back any day of the week. Just overall the whole day, man. Just speaking to Sunderland fans before and after, and you know, there was a Donny fan that I was speaking to before the match. He flies in and out of every match from Chicago just to watch the Rovers. Chicago. He'll fly in, watch the Rovers, and then fly back again. And to speak to him,
Wow.
that's commitment. Like for people like that, imagine if he flew over from Chicago and saw another 5-0 loss today, or he flew over and saw a 6-0 loss today and had to fly straight back. I wouldn't want it. Like, you know, as a club, you want to be putting everything on the line to impress a guy like that with that kind of commitment. So, you know, it's not only a great win, but it's also a win that we can I'll definitely remember for the rest of my life because it's the day that we beat Sunderland for the first time in our history. I'll always remember that day in front of 40,000. I'm fucking speechless, man. Honestly, it's so good to win, and now the gap's gone down to 8 points as well to safety. You know, give it a couple more. If we can just get a consistent amount of wins together, we've got a good chance of staying up now. As long as we take this into the next game against Ipswich on Tuesday, no reason at all why we can't go and stay up. Maybe this is the start of the consistency. Who knows? But I'm just savouring every minute of today.
You do that. You do that. In fact, go off, go and get a few bevies down ya.
I'm going straight for the John Smiths. Don't you worry about that.
That's it. Shout out your channels.
Throw Football DRFC on YouTube, and congratulations to Palace on the FA Cup as well. You know, always great to see you guys. And obviously, commiserations to Hartlepool. They've got our old striker Omar Bogle. Don't know if he played today or not, but
yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Did he look good?
No,
Thought-
no one really showed from Hartlepool, to be honest.
Thought so. That's
was
the
very
reason
tough.
why Omar
It was
Bogle's
tough.
gone. That's the reason why he's gone. But no, catch you in a bit.
Cheers.
See ya.
Yeah, take care.
Oh man. Well, one thing I can say, if he's going on the John Smiths, listen, I'd rather a Heineken, and you know what I think about Heineken or Carlsberg, mate. John Smiths is nasty.
Listen, big up
Watford
Laura.
fan.
Watford fan, clearly. First Prem clean sheet in 2 years, and came in Hodgson's first game. Really written vocal. No Soren Dennis. Many positives. Fair play.
He's the
Fair
nil master though, isn't he? He'll get you draws.
He is.
It's just beating the other team. That's where the problem lies with Roy
Yeah.
Hodgson.
I mean, even Laura, put in the chat like how were you? How was you attacking? Like, 'cause defensively, he'll get that right.
Yeah.
But how was you attacking?
And also, what's your thoughts on bringing in Hodgson as a manager?
Yeah.
3-1 Spurs right now.
Big up Diego. Good. Big up Diego. You said you're there as well. He has a good hunch for this year. Fingers crossed. We take it game by game. Feel free, Wolf, to you call me Rich. Rich.
Oh yeah. Also,
next
before
to me
we,
is
before we
Jordan.
carry on to the next comment, Rich got noticed today in
Yeah,
the
I was
stadium.
mad.
So
It
we
was
got our
crazy.
first fan that has noticed us from the YouTubes or the Twitter or whatever. Noticed us in the stadium today. Or noticed
Yeah,
him.
literally, he was just like, "Hey, you lot are doing great. I've been following you guys." And he shook my hand and then walked off. I was like, "I don't even know who you are. What's your name?"
Yeah.
Like, but it was nice. It was nice, and hopefully I get to, or any of us get to see him again and actually have a chat. It seemed like he was in a rush, you know.
Yeah.
But big up for even just stopping by and saying hi. No, I appreciate that, 100%. They say, Laura, where's the master of clean sheets? If you can't beat your position, aside from Hotspur playing us, hope he does well with Udinese B. I mean, Watford. Because that's now been rescheduled, isn't it? 23rd of Feb.
Yeah, it's on a Wednesday night on TV. So I'll go there instead.
Every time Elisa received the ball, we asked questions of the defenders, the keeper. Yep, and he should have scored a few more goals. His finisher was terrible, in my personal opinion. I think it was just too lax. I think he found the game too easy.
Yeah,
He was so complacent.
Yeah, I spoke about this with Nate while you were calling Roland.
Okay, fair dues.
Was he annoyed?
You know, no, he didn't even pick up. Like, so he messaged me and he just put "fam," and he said that like Kath and the BBC have clearly messed up with the scheduling and stuff. It's so weird, like, because especially Roland, he's not missed any of the game.
But he missed this one.
Yeah, it's so weird. I mean, obviously the 1 o'clock games he couldn't cover because he was at work. But apart from that, he's covered every game. Big up, Sean.
What's up, guys?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh no. Hello.
Oh.
What up, Ree? Question: is the cup that important to place in the league? I think a cup run's very important for us because we haven't had one for a couple of years. You know.
Yeah, we needed that. We needed that cup run.
Spot on. Yes, 100%. If there's any news on that Hartlepool fan, because literally, when me and Jordan were watching the game, like Mateta flipped the ball onto Eze, and we're like, wait, why is the ref blown? He's onside. And then we looked across, and you just see the Hartlepool fans are like that, like, and it was just like, oh my days, not again, and stuff. And the medics ran across the pitch with so obviously, unfortunately, one of the fans had I don't know whether it was a heart issue, like I don't know what the situation was, but it looked like it looked like it was all sorted, and obviously the fans probably gone to hospital and stuff. So we wish that fan the very best, and fair play to both sets of medics, Palace and Hartlepool, for getting to the scene very quickly.
But it's a bit crazy how often it's happening now, isn't it?
It's really scary.
It's either one of two things: either it's always happened and we've just never noticed it, or it's just happening now. Maybe it's I don't know, man. I've heard that the C word mashes up your lungs permanently, but I'm not sure how true that is.
Can I just say something about that?
Go on.
I think if you didn't you see our doctor's post on Twitter?
No.
I think he just put out like a tweet or saying that it has nothing to do with the COVID vaccine or whatever. It has nothing to do with that. Just read his tweet. Really helpful. He was the guy that ran over, by the way.
He was rapid.
However, the people, the defibrillators, need to get some guys that can either run faster or they have a bit of stamina. Because one of the guys was walking up the stairs and he'd done himself. He had no stamina halfway up the stairs.
Literally.
He had to get a steward to carry his bag up the stairs for him.
Full white suits.
Trust me, he looked like he was about to go in the fog the whole half a weight stand.
Well, in fact, to answer your question, if we were to face Spurs, what would the score be?
We'll beat them 3-0.
Wow. I was just about to say Conte's got them playing well.
with Harry Kane firing again, and we know how Harry Kane loves to score against us. Oh boy!
And 5 substitutions always does. That helps our gameplay. Does it complicate our focus? It does. I guess 5 substitutions for anyone kind of messes up the flow of the game. You know what I mean? So
it messes up the flow, but it does give other players a chance. Like Teo got a chance only because of 5 subs.
Yeah, spot on. We need Sarah and Dennis goals. I'm happy with Hodgson coming in. We should have had a penalty at half time, but ref blew whistle early. Oh, so it's not just happening in the AFCON. That's good. That's good.
But if we had that ref, Rich, we'd be in the Champions League spots. So
good point. Reduct out quick. And Hartlepool fans being confirmed to be okay. That's good news. Beer and Coke. Yeah, it's just always happened. So they made a rule change to stop games if something happens in the crowd. Just before it was ignored. This is a world phenomenon. Work it out. I think it's referring to obviously the fan incident. Big up to that medic who came sprint. Yeah, it was very fast. So you know what? In fact, let me just once again say that like the speed of it, and it's not just that obviously at Palace, but it's wherever it's been. The speed of the reactions and the fans and their ability to be alert to things that are going on as well. Credit to all involved. Not sure the pitch groundsman was too happy when the Hartlepool flare burned up. But yeah, listen, the pitch was looking a bit dry as it is, so that definitely didn't help. Would you rather Luton on Norwich in the next round? Luton, I'd say. That's for me personally. I don't know about you, George and Luke.
Luton. I want to know. Talking about the next a fixture that I want in the FA Cup. I want a fixture that I haven't been to, a ground that I haven't been to, or a home tie where it's against a lower league side.
Yeah. I think that obviously if Boreham would get through, you want them. But I think for the games which are already been confirmed, I'd love to do a Peterborough away. Even though that completely contradicts what I said earlier, where the best thing from now is home draws. But I haven't been to Peterborough, and I feel exactly the same as Luke does, to be fair.
Yeah. Sean says here, if we win the FA Cup, I'm going to get a plane ticket and book my flight for the European League.
I'll see you there. I will see you there. No matter where it is, I'll be there.
Peterborough away. Yeah, he's questioning you already. Or even Stoke away. Yeah.
I've been to Stoke away once. That was a really good game.
Tuesday night?
What? Oh. Man. I think that was the game where Van Arnold gained his kiss of death slogan that he got for a little bit, where whenever he scored against that team, they got relegated mathematically.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Big up Maisie. Did an amazing stream with Soph earlier on. Hope you've recovered from last night as well. For me, any team Palace can beat. I won't say any, but we're definitely giving ourselves a better account of ourselves this season than we have been in previous seasons. So yeah. Luke, who's your man of the match?
My man of the match today, I'm going to go with it to Schlupp. I think he played really well.
I think we should go through the player ratings, and then we give our man the match as we go through these. What do you think?
Yeah, let's go ahead. Go for it.
All right, then.
All right, so we'll do one each. So we'll probably go Rich, me, and then Luke. So Rich, let's start with Butland.
He didn't have anything to do. We had that one save to make. 6.
All right. Okay. Do you agree with that, Luke?
Yeah, I agree. 6, yeah.
I'll probably say, 6 as well. Mitchell, I think you saw the big difference when Klein came on, and you saw that left back position was very ropey when Klein came on compared to Mitchell. It probably makes me put his rating up a bit more because just to show how good he actually is as a defender. I'll probably say 8. I don't think there was any point in that match where he was challenged, really.
Yeah, sound game.
Yeah.
Luke, Kelly?
Kelly, solid. I'm going to give him a 7.5.
Rich, Gay?
Sound game. I'll give him a 7. I don't really go for the 0.5 sort of thing when I'm rating, but if Kelly is going to get 7.5, I think Kelly's got to get the respect he deserves for today's game.
Yeah.
So I'll give Gay a 7. It was just it seemed just a simple game for him.
Mm-hmm.
Personally,
I think I'll give Ward a 6 because he did struggle a bit at times when they hit the ball over the top, because obviously we all know he got no pace, and anyone with a bit of pace just ran straight past him. Luke. Luke, get Luca.
His passing was decent. I'm going to give him... Let's give him a 7.
Schlupp. Rich?
he faded second half. Actually, hold on a sec. He was really good first half. We were talking like man in the match settings, and then he just disappeared. 6 for Schlupp.
Yeah, I think if you based his if you gave him 2 ratings for first and second half, you give him an 8 in the first half, and you probably give him about a 5 in the second half. So yeah, probably averages about at 7, 6 thereabouts. With Gallagher, a bit of a controversial one. I don't remember personally the last time that Gallagher was brilliant when MacArthur wasn't on the pitch at the same time as him.
Everton.
Yeah.
Okay, that's one match, and McCarver's been out for a long time.
That's the first shot.
I think that obviously we weren't playing him in a 10 position, and he was doing more defensive role today because I think he realised himself that Luka can't do it on his own.
Yeah.
So he was probably defending a lot more than he normally does. But if you're talking about how he was today, he had a solid game. I'd give him a 7. Luke, I'll give you Elise. We've all said our piece on Elise. What about you?
Let's give him a 9. It would have been a 10 if he finished all his chances, but a 9's suitable for what he did today. I mean, as Rich said earlier, there's a few times where he could have scored 2 or 3, but he got his 1 goal, and overall, I think he did very well.
I don't think I could give Elise a 9. I think that's too much because the amount of I get what you I think it's for the same reason that you've just said, that he didn't score enough, and I think the simple fact that his mindset was in the space of, oh, I've already scored, when he hasn't put the ball in the net, that makes me give him an 8.
Yeah, I think it is fair.
Because if he was in the mindset of I'm scoring, he would have had 3. He would have had a hat trick today minimum, and then there's no way you cannot give him a 10 in that sense. But he didn't. He just switched off in those areas. Rich Ebbs.
A lot better today. You can see he's getting back to full fitness. Obviously, he's not fully there yet, but he was positive, driving with the ball a lot. You can see like he wants to play that killer ball. Obviously, a few times it didn't work out. I'll give him a 7 actually.
Yeah, I agree with that. And Mateta, I think he deserves a 7 because of the work he did in the build-up play, and he did nice touches, and when he was in short, snappy decisions, he made the right decision and he nearly scored. However, when he has time, he don't know what he's doing. I think a 7. Yeah, I think a 7's fair.
Yeah.
Subs. Oh god, there's a lot of them. Luke, what did you think of Hughes?
I didn't really see much of him, but I'll give him a 6.
One sec, I just got to pull it up because there's so many that I didn't see. Not that I didn't see, that I can't remember. Rich.
Welcome.
Klein.
4? 5?
Yeah, either dead, innit, when he came on.
Yeah, he's not good. He's finished.
100%. I think I'll give Christian Benteke a 10 just because I know the guy that I sit next to hates that guy with a passion.
That was funny.
And he nearly scored and he nearly had a heart attack. So shout out, John. Luke, Edouard.
7. He actually looked positive when he came on. He drove at the defence, and that's what we kind of missed like towards the back end of the second half.
And finally, Rich, Teo, big up the 18-year-old.
Oh,
He's 18.
He would have gotten 11 if he took one of his 2 chances. It was just down to him not reacting quick enough, to be fair to him. But what is he doing in the box?
I told you we've got another left winger. He's not a left back; he's another left winger.
But yeah, it didn't phase him. I think you were spot on earlier when you were saying that like there was opportunities where you could have driven with the ball a lot more, but he was just playing the simple pass. And I guess it's because you're coming on 15 minutes here or there. The game's pretty much done. You're not going to take many chances. I'll give him for his positivity. 7 or 8. I'll give him a 7.
Give him an 8. It's his debut, senior debut.
No, I should have bagged. I'll give him a 7.
Oh, sweet. So we got Luke's man of the match. Who's yours, Rich?
What's that, Luke? Who's the man of the match?
He said Schlupp.
Right, so you started off the comment saying 10 out of 10 for Elise, which you've changed to 9 out of 10, and Schlupp's man of the match.
And you gave him, and I swear you gave him a 7. Let's not forget that one.
Even though he did annoy me, though, I'll give it to Elise. I'll give it to Elise. I mean, he was the best outlet. I'm just annoyed that he didn't take many of his chances. He was just too casual with him.
I agree. I think Elise was the man of the match, but he could have been hero of the match.
100%. Palace Academy world class fullback production continues. It does. Big up Louis. He's just tuned in now. It's all right. Nip and settings. Don't try to say it's FIFA. It's all good. No, I'm only joking, my bro. Big up to you. And Dio says Elise man of the match. And his goal contributions, his crossing ability is mad.
4 goals, 6 assists.
It's a very good out.
The left foot, that left foot's dangerous.
But the right foot's dead.
Yeah.
The right foot is dead. Yeah,
guys, don't
on the
forget
match.
to smash the like, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Don't forget to smash the like button, guys. I know we missed out the Liverpool match reaction. We will have a discussion on that at some point. It's just been so crazy. What's going on tomorrow on the channel? So there's no longer the third place playoff in the channel tomorrow because we thought it was tomorrow and it was actually today. So potentially you have the draw depending on how Jordan's feeling tomorrow. When he goes and turns up. So we might have a live draw. We've got women's football review. Women's football review, 6 p.m. tomorrow with Samara. She's got a guest, Michelle Sanchez, who lives in Austin, Texas, I believe. 7 p.m. is the African Cup of Nations final. So myself and Roland will be there. Should have a few other people involved as well. I know Jordan wants to get involved as well. So that'll be wicked to have him on there with that. What else is to potentially, if it's not tomorrow, it'll be Monday, the return of Get Amped. It's been a while. And we can have the Man United fans and a few other fans come on and just rant about, wow. Anyway, guys, like, share, subscribe. That's a good point. It's been a terrible week for them. Guys, don't forget to like, share the channel. We've hit 701 subscribers, so we're nearly there.
Going up.
1,000 subs gives me the one challenge. I should have said we should all do it. I flopped. But yeah, also don't forget, if you haven't seen Roast Week, go back and watch those streams. They were brilliant. Big up Jordan with the transfer show. That was awesome too. There's been some good content actually. It really has.
Yeah, and I've just seen in the article in my eye the Eagles, that Rich's Eagle cam's just come out, and he's got a little. I don't know what it was. A little conversation, a little interview with a Hartlepool fan. So, that's good.
Check those out. So yeah, big up to everyone, man. And yes, turn your notification bells on. Absolutely. Let's see if there's any other last comments. Why doesn't the Sainsbury's by the main stand have self-service by the door? Bare slow. Yeah.
That sounds personal. In a bit, Luke.
I've got to go. Up the palace.
Up the palace. All right, what was you trying to buy?
Yo, he's just mad because he got ID'd for a monster.
Whoa. Oh, you know what? Sorry, because I'm in my head when I saw knocked out, I'm thinking boxing, and Eubanks is fighting soon, isn't he? So it's not that it's the seaweeds. All right, cool. Sorry,
Yeah.
I was thinking, wait, the boxing done already. And big up Diego, who is supporting. Guys, we're out. See you tomorrow for potentially quite a few streams if Jordan doesn't have a hangover. Peace.